Hey everyone, today we're going to answer our quiz number 2. Okay, the first question is informative breakdown of Dolly case flow in the Philippines. So the aggrieved party must prepare and submit this, for example, the documents including employee's contract, payslip, records of communication, and any other relevant documents. The complaint should then be formally written detailing key issues faced and the resolution sought. This document is submitted to the nearest DOLE office. So the first one, when that is processed, the documents would be on a SENA. So what is the SENA? SENA is the single entry approach. This is a 30-day mandatory conciliation meditation which seeks to provide a speedy, impartial, inexpensive, and accessible settlement service for unresolved grievances and complaints arising from employer to employer relations. When the both parties don't agree on the settlement, so the documents will be submitted to the labor arbiters. So what is the labor arbiters? Labor arbiters are judges in the Philippines labor settings. They arbitrate the every sensitive issues between labor and management. They perform they perform their very delicate role in the maintenance of industrial peace, which is vital to every nation's economic stability. So what if the both parties didn't agree? Again, while they are on the arbiter. So that when comes the NLRC. So NLRC is a quasi-judicial agency tasked to promote and maintain industrial peace based on social justice by resolving labor and management disputes involving local and overseas workers through compulsory arbitration and alternative modes of dispute resolution. So as I've mentioned before, the aggrieved party must create a complaint petition that cites their cause for action. All the complaints and respondents must be cited within the petition, and this petition must be signed under oath. The petition must then be brought to the labor arbiters of their respective regional arbitration branches. The aggrieved party must also serve the opposing party with a copy of the pleading along with its supporting documents. So the number 2 question is, what are the different agencies involved in handling labor disputes? So number 1 is National Labor Relations Commission, that is the NLRC, the National Reintegration Center for OFWs, Employees Compensation Commission, National Conciliation and Medication Board, Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, Philippine Overseas Employment Administration or POEA, Regional Tripartite Wage and Productivity Board, Occupational Safety and Health Center, and last one is Professional Regulation Commission. The number 3 question is, which type of labor disputes are typically heard at each agency? Specifically the NLRC, the BLR, and the POE. So the first one is NLRC. So NLRC, notwithstanding any provision of law to the contrary, the labor arbiters of the National Labor Relations Commission, or NLRC, shall have the original and exclusive jurisdiction to hear and decide within 90 days, calendar days, after filing of the complaint. The claims arising out of the employer-employee relation. So, unfair labor practice cases, termination disputes, claim for actual moral exemplary, and other forms of damage arising from employer-employee relations. The other one is cases arising from violations of Article 264 of the Labor Code, which states that number 1, no employer or labor organization may declare a strike or lockout without having first bargained collectively. Second, no person may impede or interfere with a peaceful strike. Third, no employer may use or employ a strike breaker. Fourth, no person engaged in picketing may engage in any violence. Fifth, wage distortion disputes in an organized establishment may voluntarily settled by the parties pursuant to the wage. 6. Rationalization Act 6727. Another one is employment of compromise agreements when there is non-compliance by any of the parties. Another one is money claims arising out of employer-employee relationship or by virtue of any law or contract. Other issues will be taken on a case-to-case basis as provided by the law. So the BLR, the Bureau of Labor Relations has original and exclusive authority on certain cases which involve unions. So on the NLRC, it may be individual or by group, but on BLR, it involves unions, collective bargaining agreements, and labor disputes in organized establishments. So, that when it comes to the Relation Act 66 of 1995, this act regulates the organizational rights of trade unions and promotes and facilitates collective bargaining of the workplace and sectoral level. It also deals with strikes and lockouts, workplace forums, and alternative disputes resolution. And the third one is POEA. The POEA ensures that all job opportunities overseas available to all Filipinos are legitimate. The main purpose is to protect all applicants and overseas Filipino workers or OFW from illegal recruiters or employers by creating and implementing policies that endeavor the best interests of the OFW. So, the last question on the quiz is, what is the appellate process for appealing decisions made by the agency? So the Court of Appeals is vested with the power to review all the final judgments, decisions, resolutions, orders, or awards of regional trial courts and quasi-judicial agencies, instrumentalities, boards, or commission, except those falling within the appellate jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. It's safe to say that the Court of Appeals' principal mandate is to exercise appellate jurisdiction on all cases not falling within the original and exclusive jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. Its decisions are final, except when appealed to the Supreme Court on question law. So that's all. Thank you.